Hi, this is live at 2 o'clock today. And one of the things that didn't happen is some of the pictures that I wanted you to see didn't actually show. So therefore, I'm going to show them now, I think. Again, we're testing out this new platform, so I appreciate you playing along with me. And if you want to hear the full story, please go back and listen to the Facebook Live that I did at 2 o'clock today. So I'm going to share with you. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about the pictures. So this was my hometown visit, and I called it Hometown Visit Memory Lane, but I spoke about how cool and important these pictures were for me. 4th Street is where I grew up, 4th Street and Somerset Avenue, and this is actually the house that I grew up in. You can see in that little barn area at the top above the star, that's actually my bedroom. And I remember, looking out the window. Now, I put the 4th Street sign up there. I actually took a picture of this when I was in town over this past weekend, because when I was 10, 11, maybe even 12, we used to be called the 4th Street Raiders. We were a group of kids, kind of like a gang. And we would sleep out and we would raid the farmer's garden, and that was just a lot of fun. So the 4th Street Raiders is a fond memory for me. This absolutely gorgeous picture was one that I wanted you to see, because if you look close enough, this is sunset over the small town of Wimber that I grew up in. But what makes this so significant is this is where my brother lives. And so we were able to sit out in his backyard and watch the fireworks from this view. Now, he doesn't know I have this picture, but I thought it was a great picture and I wanted to share it with you. This is his beautiful home. When I talk about hometown memories and going down memory lane, what makes this picture so important to me is he's actually built his home on our family property. I think now he has about 26 acres, but I'm taking this picture from down below, and down below his yard is where J&D Drags used to be. And that was a racetrack that my dad and my Uncle Jay had. This home can be found actually at the top of J Street. Now this was an adventure I went on. So I have a great grandmother who is buried on the family property. It's actually adjacent to the family property now. And every time I go home, I always try and find her grave site. And I mean, some of these tombstones are, back to the 1800s, but she's buried there, and she's actually the lineage to my patriot for the Revolutionary War, which makes me qualified for DAR. But I found this 10-year-old picture of myself and just put it in right beside it because, I don't know, we both had purple on, and it just was kind of funny to me. Now, off to the right is a picture of lilacs. These are white lilacs, and there's a beautiful lilac tree behind the gravesite. Last year when I was home, I cut them. Actually, my brother Todd cut them for me, and I have them on my home counter in my kitchen. Today they are definitely dried out, but they're still there as a fond memory of being home, being close to family. I mentioned in this program that 2020 is the year of the family, and that's why I enjoyed this so much. Now, this picture is pretty funny. This is my 3 brothers and I. I am taller than Brett, but Brett is older than me, and we celebrated his 60th birthday while in town. I tell stories on the first show at 2 o'clock about spending time with him on his birthday and kind of remembering his 10-year-old self and how much he loved drawing, and how I gave him some artist materials and crafts for his birthday to take him back to then. So I just wanted to share that with you. It was important that I got to show these pictures, and I just wanted to make sure that I had a chance to share them with you. I also encourage you to go back to your hometown, drive by your home that you lived in when you were a child. Try and remember some of the activities that you did, what you loved, what you were great at, what your family was doing, and think about what you can do to move forward with more purpose and meaning and passion. And be you. I'll talk to you later. Take care. We'll see you next week. Thanks.